Islanders, a wild, wild situation is taking place. This news just breaking a couple hours ago. A cruise ship in a remote area in northeast Greenland has ran aground. That cruise ship ran aground, 206 people on board. The wild part of this story is help is on the way, but may not get there until Friday. We're going to share details as this story is breaking on the show today. We're also sharing news from Carnival Cruise Line, who is sharing that their platform, their website, their systems that you use to book cruises, make payments, buy drink packages, internet packages, everything is going down for an extended amount of time. We're sharing that with you on the show today as well. And we have news from the Bahamas as they continue to celebrate record growth, record visitors by people via cruise ships, record spending by all of us visiting the Bahamas. They're swimming in their money right now. And this is all on the heels of a new tax that is set to come into play in January. Why? Why the new tax when they're making record money? And we're going to start off the show today with new pictures of the interior portions of the Carnival Jubilee. We all need some time in the islands. Let's go there now on Island Time. A big happy Tuesday to all you Islanders. We hope that you're having a great day. We're on Island Time. I am Derek. Collectively, right now, let's drop our anchors and take some time to relax in the islands together for the next 12 minutes. As we share the latest in cruising and cruise news, I invite you to stay a while. 60% of our viewers are not subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Be part of this active community that loves cruising and each other. I told you I had a surprise for you. I'm not going to keep it any longer. Here are a couple of new interior photos, pictures of the Carnival Jubilee. German travel agents were invited on board to see this very active construction site. You can see in these pictures, it is an active construction site as we see one of the entertainment areas. Look at the beauty of the ship already. She's not even complete yet, but you can see the oversized, large seats. You can see the lighting that is set up. It makes me excited to cruise on that inaugural sailing. The next picture here is from Guys Pick an Anchor, Flavortown, going to be on board a beautiful, fun venue. We're excited for that, of course. We're excited to sail the Carnival Jubilee December the 23rd. Some still say that she's not going to make this inaugural sailing. She is going to do so. There are so many of you Islanders that are hopping on board with us on our group cruise. Over 50 of us cruising together. We're so excited. There are some of you who are waiting out. You have said, I will jump on board. If she does indeed set sail, she's going to set sail. Go ahead and book. Reach out to us, travel@bookislandtime.com. If you're interested in joining our group cruise, we cannot wait. Let's get started here on the cruise news, a breaking cruise news story as we were coming on air today. Listen to this. A cruise ship in northeast Greenland, cruising in Greenland, beautiful sights to see, has ran aground there. The Ocean Explorer, a luxury cruise ship, a small cruise ship that's owned and operated by Aurora Expeditions Australian Cruise Line, ran aground with 206 passengers and crew members on board. We are thankful that as of right now, the initial reports say that no one was injured in this incident, that the ship itself was not impacted, not injured so far. Of course, there are more tests and diagnostics that need to take place and will take place in the days to come. The worst of all, though, is that help may not be there until Friday. This ship is sitting there. This incident has taken place. Everybody is okay. Help is on the way, but it may not get there until Friday because of how remote this area is. Joint Arctic Command Head of Operations Commander Brian Jensen shared this just a couple of hours ago. A cruise ship in trouble in the national park is obviously a worry. The nearest help is far away. Our units are far away, and the weather can be very unfavorable. However, in this specific situation, we do not see any immediate danger to human life or the environment, which is reassuring, and that is reassuring. Military help has even been looked at to see if they can come in and help. The closest Danish ship is 1,200 nautical miles away. There is another cruise ship in the area that is safe and sound, but that cruise ship has actually been asked to stay in the area in the event that they are needed. And that cruise ship is staying in the area. They're hoping that many factors will come into play. Of course, that other cruise ship is there to help, There may be military means that are closer. They're trying to search for that. There's a possibility that high tide could come and could help free the cruise ship from running aground there. There's no pictures or video right now of this taking place because of how remote it is. But some people are scared of things like this. There are people that you and I know that will not cruise because they point to situations like this. This is no Costa Concordia here that we're looking at. So far, fingers crossed that it does not take place. But all reports, all signs right now, just say this is a ship that has ran aground. Help is on the way. Everybody is okay. We pray that that takes place. From 1 to 100 here, how much do you worry about situations like this taking place when you cruise? How much do you wonder and worry that the power goes out, that you have this rogue wave or something crazy like this happens? On a scale from 1 to 100, how comfortable are you cruising? Let us know in the comments section below. 1 to 100. It's going to be interesting to see what all of you have to say. Some of you are scared to cruise, but you do so because you enjoy it, just like you're scared to fly, but you do so anyway. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's share this news from Carnival Cruise Line as they share that they're about to have a big major revamp of their systems that power their website, that power their agent portal, Go CCL, that power their fun shops and things like that. This is rare. It's rare that a company says, you know what, we're going to take our website down. We're going to take our systems down. You cannot book any new cruises. You can't make payments. You can't make extra purchases because we're taking everything down. Carnival literally announced that this weekend, starting at midnight Saturday, going all day Saturday, all day Sunday into the evening hours. We're not going to have much access. When I say we, that is you, that is me, that is Carnival representatives, as they're taking systems down to do enhancements, security enhancements. Who knows, maybe a new platform, a new website. They haven't confirmed that yet. This may just be the background operations. It also may be the user interface, the website, the mobile site, things like that. But it's going to be down this weekend. So be sure, if you're looking at planning a cruise, booking a cruise, you do so before late Friday night. If you need to make a payment, of course, make that payment. If your booking is with us, Island Time Travel, we are reaching out to those clients and have already reached out. If payments are due this weekend, we always reach out weeks in advance. If you're looking to buy things like your internet package, specialty dining, drink packages, you're not going to be able to do so this weekend. Of course, many of you are cruising after this weekend, so you can wait on that if you're checking in for a cruise. And you're supposed to check in this weekend. It's going to be unavailable. It will be available sometime late Sunday. So I wanted to share that reminder. If you have any business that you need to do, take care of it before late Friday. If we can help you with anything, of course, reach out to us and we will help you. Let's shift gears now and talk about a place that all of us would rather be than where we are right now. Probably, most of us. The Bahamas. The Bahamas, it seems like every single month and quarter after quarter, are sharing that they're breaking records. They're breaking numbers of the number of visitors and how much money is spent. And that continues on as the Bahamas and tourism officials share that the first 7 months of the year brought 5.89 million visitors to the Bahamas. They expect that this year, 2023, over 8 million visitors will go to the Bahamas and enjoy the beautiful beaches and sand and weather. 80% of those visitors come via cruise ship. The investment that the government has made in ports is paying off. Some of us wonder why. Why do all these cruise ships go to the Bahamas? I'm tired of going to the Bahamas. We go there so often. The proximity of the Bahamas in relation to U.S. home ports, especially out of Florida, is so close. It only makes sense for cruise lines to visit the Bahamas whenever they can, whenever it's 180 miles away from Miami, Port of Miami, and 200 or 300 miles away from several other ports in Florida. There are so many popular ports of call in the Bahamas. Number one so far this year with the most amount of visitors is Nassau. No one is surprised by that. Their new cruise terminal there and the other visitors that come and stay at all-inclusive resorts. Nassau, number one. Number two is Coco Cay. Number two most visitors, Coco Cay. Number three, Bimini. Number four, Half Moon Cay. Princess and Carnival ships visiting Half Moon Cay. And number five, Freeport. Several ports of call there. And there are future projects that are being invested in. This is not going to slow down anytime soon. I was trying to make a list of all the cruise lines and all their projects that are taking place in the Bahamas. There's a lot of money being spent. There's a lot of investment being made. Listen to these projects and let me know which one you're most excited about. MSC is investing in Ocean Cay Marine Reserve, their private island, a beautiful, young, private island. They're investing money in that, and they announced that not too long ago. There's an expansion at Perfect Day at Coco Cay that many are excited about. Coco Cay, of course, probably the most popular and famous of these destinations. Carnival's investment. Celebration Key, right? We heard an update there just a couple of weeks ago on the island of Grand Bahama. Another beautiful beach that's going to be built and shops and things like that. Disney's Lighthouse Point is another investment that is taking place in Royals Beach Club there in Nassau. A lot of money being spent. Which one of those are you most excited about visiting? Maybe you've been there before, or maybe it's one of these new venues like the Beach Club in Nassau or like Celebration Key for Carnival. Which one are you most looking forward to going to? Because we are all going to visit the Bahamas if we're cruising. That's where a lot of cruise ships go. There are dollars being spent. Listen to some of these dollars here. The average daily dollars spent is up 59% from the levels that they saw in 2019. Now, what level did they see in 2019? How much money was spent in 2019? That number, $4.15 billion. And so far this year, they're seeing spending 59% up from that, $4.15 billion. It's unbelievable. They're making money, and they should make money. In Nassau alone, the government there invested $300 million in a port expansion there, and many of us have seen that. But at the same time, the government's saying, we want our money back. We want a return on our investment. They tried last minute to sneak in this tax that was going to be set to take place in July. They delayed it until January. A new tax on every single passenger that comes in via cruise ship. Cruise lines, of course, are against this. They are fighting this. They're trying to get the government to say, okay, never mind, we'll take that back. They're trying hard. So far, it is not working. This new tax is a $5 per person tourism environmental tax and a $2 tourism enhancement tax per passenger, set to take place in January, a time in which they're making bukus of money. And they're sharing that passengers who visit are spending more money than they ever have. Should they be content and happy with that? Or is this due? They made their own investment, $300 million. They see that people are coming, and they see, frankly, that cruise ships need the Bahamas and need these ports to stop because they're convenient, like we talked about. So they're trying to profit $5, $7 a person, every single passenger that visits. Is this right? Do you think at the end of the day that this tax will go into place? Do you think it's fair for the Bahamas, their country, to say, hey, we can do this. We're going to ask for this. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Islanders, that is the cruise news for today. We hope that you enjoyed it. If so, give us a thumbs up. A reminder, if we can help you with your cruise vacation in any way, if you're looking to book a new cruise, if you just booked a cruise and you want to transfer it to our agency, we can manage your cruise for you and help you plan for your hotel, for parking, for your excursions. Watch out for price drops, for upgrade opportunities, and so forth. We would love to help you with that. If you have questions and you need anything cruising related, we would love to help you. Email us travel@bookislandtime.com. Until then, we can't wait to see your comments in the comment section below and see your thoughts on our Facebook page, and of course tomorrow right here on Island Time.